Hello children, I am Miss Susmita, your English teacher, and today we will start a new poem, The Bangle Sellers by Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu is also known as the Nightingale of India, and she was a renowned Indian poet, political leader and a social activist. She began writing at the age of 12. She was a brilliant student and proficient in many languages. The poem Bangle Sellers depict the life of the Indian women at various stages of their life. The poet talks about the different colored bangles that are worn by women. The bangle sellers take their loads to the temple fair to sell them. The colorful bangles make women happy and they love to wear them. Different colored bangles appeal to different types of women according to their ages. Though the poem focuses on the various stages in the life of women, it also depicts the life of the bangle sellers. They urge others to buy the bangles for their happy daughters and wives by employing a melodious voice. They are not ashamed of their profession and happily carry the shining loads to the fair. The poem revolves around bangles, which are an important ornament for women in Indian society. It also celebrates the typical Indian culture and heritage and also conveys the social, religious and symbolic values of the colorful bangles worn by women. Each stanza deals with the different phases in the life of women, young unmarried girls and their longings for a new life and a new beginning, the soon-to-be bride, and the elderly women who have faithfully served their household well and cradled fair sons. The poem also reflects the cultural importance of bangles that are bought by Indian women on different occasions and celebrations. Now let us start with the poem. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. A typical Indian scene is described in the opening stanza of the poem. The speakers introduce themselves as hard-working bangle sellers carrying their shining loads to the temple fair to sell the colorful circles of light. They go wandering from place to place to sell the bangles and call out in their joyful voices, asking the women to buy the tokens of love. The poet describes the bangles as rainbow-tinted circles of light. Here, rainbow-tinted refers to the different colored bangles in various hues resembling the colors of a rainbow. Circles of light refers to the circular bangles that reflect light, and these bangles have a lustrous appearance. Coming to the second stanza, some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of the newborn leaves. The bangles are carried by the bangle sellers and are meant for different types of women with different needs and perspectives. Some bangles are blue and silver like the mist in the mountains and are more suitable for the maiden's wrist. Some bangles are described as flushing as the buds that are found on the slopes of a woodland stream. Some bangles glow like a newborn tender leaf. They are compared with the beauty and charm of the green and shining leaves that are newborn. The bangles here are described in various colors to represent young maiden passing through their different stages of life. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of a marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire, tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. In this stanza, the bangles are representative of the happiness and intense passion of a bride-to-be on the morning of her wedding. The bangles are yellow colored like the fields of sunlit corn. There are bangles that are like the flames of her marriage fire, red and orange. They are symbolic of a bride's passion and yearning in her heart. The bangles are tinkling with the luminous colors and are tender and clear. Bridal laughter refers to her happiness as she is getting married, and bridal tear is expressive of her sorrow as she is leaving her parental abode. These phrases suggest the emotional side of a bride. Some are purple and gold-flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. The last stanza focuses on the marriage life of women. The bangles are described accordingly as purple and gold-flecked grey. The specks of grey at the touch of maturity that comes with age and experience. These bangles are meant for women who have reached the midpoint of their life and whose hands have blessed and reared fair sons. They exhibit a pride in serving their household faithfully and worshipping the gods at their husband's side. This depicts that they have performed all their motherly responsibilities sincerely. That's all for today, children. In the next class, we will continue with the theme, style, and critical remarks of the poem. Thank you and have a nice day.